Hey, did you eat pizza with Diane Sawyer?
Yeah.
How was that?
Slice.
At Ben's, right?
Yeah,
down there in the
Ben's.
village.
That's where I get my pizza.
Right, and the opening.
I liked her. She's a nice. I mean, I grew up. It was Diane Sawyer. She's one of the relics of my youth. So.
Yes.
How she look up?
I'm sure she wouldn't.
Yeah,
appreciate
she probably would
that.
appreciate your phraseology.
It's so nice to meet you. You're a relic of my youth.
You're a cunt I remember from way back.
How'd she look up close? I used to have a little thing for Diane Sawyer. She was always a little sexy.
She's
man.
an attractive woman.
She is, right?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And she's very nice. I'm sorry, that's boring.
No, that's not at all. I don't know. I'm just thinking of all the stuff you've.
Yeah, she was cool.
Was she like a fan of yours?
I mean, she was. I don't know. You know, at her point in her career, like they just sort of tell her there's this guy, and then she watches 3 things, and she's like, I got it. I don't think.
Oh, there you are. There's a little taste of the interview right there.
Yeah.
What did she ask you about?
You know, I don't know. She asked me about doing the show and being a dad and stuff like that. I don't know. That shit's embarrassing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are the kids
talking about yourself all fucking? It's so.
How are the kids handling the upswing and the fame?
It's okay. I mean, their experience of it is they're proud of me when things happen, you know.
Right.
But it's just, hey kids, I wanted a Grammy, and it was literally like I got an email saying I was making dinner.
Right.
Hey guys, I won a Grammy, and then from the other room, that's great, Daddy. That's it.
But are they getting not harassed, but more
It's a pain in the ass
questions at school and stuff from their?
I don't think that much. No,
Okay.
I mean I think mostly they just live in their lives. When people know you every day in practical life, you're not interesting to them.
Right.
You're just another person, which is my favorite way to exist.
Yeah.
I don't like being set apart.
Right.
It makes me really uncomfortable. Like if I'm at a gate to get on a plane, I just want to be like a bunch of people at a gate eating a Carmelo thing and reading the Times.
Right. But
when somebody goes, "Oh my God." Oh shit! Can I get a picture with you? And then everybody in the gate turns and looks at me.
Yeah.
And some people who hadn't noticed me go, "Oh yeah," and other people are like, "Why? Who is he?
Who is he?"
And then that person walks, and I go, "No, I'm not going to take your pictures. So picture with you." So then they also go, "God, he seems like kind of an asshole." And then I'm like,
now everyone
couldn't
thinks
we
you're
have
an
all just been
asshole.
some? You know, I just want to be some dude at the gate.
Some anonymous guy.
Did anyone give you
But
shit for
that's
that or
my
no?
fault. What?
Has anyone been like confrontational or nasty about that, or are they all okay?
Mostly not. I mean, I get when people ask me for pictures and I say no, they always look a little surprised, and then 90% of the people adjust and go, "All right," but there are people that they walk away and they look really bummed.
Yeah.
And I feel nothing. I feel no.
What percentage of people that ask you do you actually take a picture with?
Zero.
Zero, right?
Zero.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Because also then other people ask too. I don't like doing it. I don't like to live in that moment. Why should I do something I don't like doing?
That fake smile.
No reason.
Fake camaraderie. Look,
yeah, they come on, and then a joke about, yeah, come on, you don't know how to use the camera. That new technology. I know, no, it's all right. Yeah, go ahead.
It's
right.
blurry. Can we take one more?
Yeah.
No.
No, you can't. No. Can't take one.
0%. I like that.
It's down to zero now.
Was it because they were bothering you with your kids, like you're out with your children and people?
If I'm with my kids, I'm rude about it.
Yeah.
If I'm with my kids and somebody says, "Can I get a picture with you?" I just go, "No."
If
I'm just on the street by myself,
no. Look what I have.
Yeah, I've actually been with my kids where, like, if they're getting ahead of me a little, like as we're walking, I catch up to them for that protection.
They're protecting.
Yeah, no, it's
So they'll
totally.
be like, "Oh, look, it's Louis. Let's get a picture. Oh, it's Louis and his kids.
Yeah.
Let's lay off."
Yeah.
We think the opposite. We leave here, we kind of just mingle around the building, just hoping.
Hey, where's
Just hoping.
someone with a
And they're like, well,
camera?
Well, I guess. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah,
All
I say
right.
words like radio really loud.
On the radio with you guys. What do you think, Opie? What do you think, Anthony?
Yes.
We're looking around, mingling.
Hey, good show today.
Thanks, Ed. Fucking
And then people are like, well, if they're saying that, it couldn't be those guys.
Oh, that'd be nice to get to the Louis C.K. point. Not now.
No, damn
don't
you.
like it.
What point did it get annoying? Like, I haven't gotten annoyed by it, but I don't have children, and I don't, I haven't really been asked at awkward times. But at what point did you go, like, fuck, I hate this?
Well, the struggle is that I don't have I have no problem with the person that asks. I don't think they're doing it. I think they're being nice. They're actually being very nice.
Sure, a little support.
But they don't know what it would feel like. If it was once a day, it would be okay. But I get asked a few times a day. So, and if I did it, I would get asked more because every time you take a picture with somebody, people start coming towards you.
Yeah,
that's just where I'm at right now. I don't think this is going to last. This is going to die down. You know, when we did Lucky Louie, there was like 1 month when it went on the air that it was crazy. How much people came up to me everywhere I went, and then it went away, like 100% away. So I know what it feels like to have this and then have it go away to the point of like, wow.
Oh boy,
that was.
I wish someone asked me for a picture.
I wish you didn't take pictures. I got a picture of me, you, Rick, and Pam Adlon on the last day of shooting. What a fucking fat pig I looked like. Oh, red eyes too. No,
you've never been a fat person.
I'm telling you, it was an awful
mental problem.
No, it was an awful. Awful photo.
Do you that year you took off between the seasons? Does that help you with just having life experiences to write into the show?
Yeah, I just hung out with my kids and breathed and lived life. And there was plenty to do.
You did a couple movies too there, though.
Did a couple movies. Those were like
little movies.
5 to 8 days of shooting.
Oh, that was it.
Very short shoots.
But I'm just thinking, like in between a shorter, in between seasons, you'd be like, oh, I got to write something. What happened, or this would make a good story. Is it like, good, I have all this stuff that I lived, and that kind of helps, or is it just
a little bit? But mostly it's having a more normal, humbling, regular life. It's not like events that take place. It's just feeling what life feels like. And when life feels like making TV shows all the time. I mean, one of the last stories I did last season was about being on a TV show.
Right.
And that's when you start going, all right, we're starting to make a thing about the thing we're making about the thing we're making.
Right.
So let's get the fuck out of this for a little while.
Because
beg off.
I just asked that because it showed in the kind of natural, you're just living your life feel of the first few episodes.
Yeah, and it's not like, oh, this happened, I have a story. It's just like, I remember what it's like to just be a dude.
You're cooking dinner for your kids and stuff, and it's goddamn adorable.
That's what my usual days are like.
Are you writing down ideas all year, though? Because you said you took some time away from thinking of stand-up and thinking of this. Like, are you putting shit down all year? Like, maybe something later, maybe like Woody Allen writes like a note and he'll throw it in a drawer?
Well, I actually build in, like, there's like the month of June, it's worked out usually each year. I don't have a single creative thought. I just like avoid it because you got to rest the muscle or whatever. But usually around the spring, I write basic, like just just like a pen and notepad. Just start writing basic ideas.
So there's a time where
I start writing scripts like in July or so.
If you think of something, will you just go? If it's in that month, will you just go? Fuck it, it'll come back or it won't.
Yeah, I try. I really try to.
Wow,
stay
you
away.
don't write it
That's
down?
a gamble.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
You would think you would at least write it down, throw it in a drawer.
You'd
like,
think,
okay.
right? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm lying a little bit. I don't know.
Well, Jimmy
No, I don't know.
really
I'll write myself
fat.
an email sometimes. I'll write myself an email sometimes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Because even if you're not thinking creatively, you just know, like, holy shit, that would so work. And,
But when
to let it go away, that's scary to me.
Well, when I'm in that mode, it's because usually I'm pretty burnt and I'm not.
So you're not
much is coming. So I just don't think that way.
I'm always afraid of losing that. But if you know you have confidence in your writing and the fact that ideas are going to be there and you're going to create, it takes some of that pressure off to write every single moment down.
I mean, I don't have a rain of ideas coming all the time. It's like, a really good idea comes like once every 3 months or something.
Right.
Like something great. So, yeah, slow.
I'm amazed at how fast the turnaround and like I think something's a good idea and the next day I look at it and I just realize what a no talent hunk of shit I am. Like that's the voice. Like, oh, that sounded great.
Yeah, no, that's always.
You're mean.
I mean,
Well, even when an audience laughs at something and then you think it's good, it must be good, and then it never gets a laugh again. And you think,
oof.
that was so good, and it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was
Now
shit.
let me just second guess everything I do.
Yeah, and then you need 50 audiences to prove to you that it was bad because of that one that laughed at it.
But it was good. What happened?
The worst is when it used to work and it doesn't anymore. And it's like we talked about that. It goes into that different part of your brain. And you were so smart when you said like it goes into that. It becomes like a function, like a task part of your brain.
Yeah,
a
it
memory
becomes
part.
a procedure. I learned that at the Museum of Natural History. They have a brain, and they show you how it works, like a brain that's like has glowing parts.
Sure.
And they show you how it works. And when you're learning something and you're like carving these paths in your brain to learn how to do something. But once you learn it, it becomes a procedure, which it's just a list of things. So you just load your brain just goes go to procedure A.
Oof.
It doesn't go like do this, then that, and then maybe this will work.
That's how it learned it.
Yeah, so jokes become that. Jokes become like and you can tell a comic who's got to that place, and you can feel it on stage. Like I'm thinking about everything but this. Like I'm not even thinking about this. Wow. Doing the joke. Nah, here's a pause. Look, that. Then so when it starts to get like that, and jokes start dying,
right?
I try to remember what is this joke about and tell it again like I never told it. Like explain the idea instead of the pattern.
Yeah, get it off of the track.
Yeah, get it off of the whole
right.
The rhythm and the certain word you said and then the face you made. And
the little spontaneous chuckle that you put in.
Such a brilliant way of explaining that. 'Cause there's certain jokes that just didn't feel right. Like, that's exactly what it was. Instead of 10 different lines, it became one line. It just became one action.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Wow,
fascinating.
Man.
How many more years for the show, Lou?
I don't know. I just finished this one, so it's whenever I'm done with a year, I'm like, I want to just stop.
Oh, really?
Forever. Yeah. I never want to keep doing it.
Right.
But this year felt better.
Right.
It was harder. We did it. There's a hurricane we created a hurricane in the winter. So it was awful.
I remember you telling us about that last time you were in. I can't wait to see that episode.
That was hard, but that's coming later in the year. But I'm working now on Zach Galifianakis. He's doing a pilot for FX that I'm producing through my company.
Good for you.
Has he said what it's about, or is he not really saying
I'm writing it with him.
Okay.
So we're shooting it actually in a couple of weeks.
You really opened the gates.
That's exciting because Zach is the funniest fucking guy.
He's great.
And you opened up the gates for FX.
Well, Zach didn't need me to
no, I know,
because he was.
But there's other
star.
shows coming now, and it all seems because you pushed that door open.
I guess I don't know. I don't know what's out there that has anything to do with me, but yeah, FX has maybe a little more courage to try some shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And what about like hanging out and having fun and shit? Doing much of that?
He wants to know if you're doing any of that.
Doing much of that. No, with work. I mean, because people see you, they see you on TV, on your show, interviews and stuff like that. It's like you get much time to just fuck around and
I build it into my year because this is right now I'm promoting the show. This was the best year ever because I had time to write it, and then we took so much longer to shoot it, and then I edited it, and I'm done. They're all done.
That's great.
So now I'm promoting it, doing this shit.
Right.
And then I think May 12th is like my last. Well, this is like the high watermark of promotion.
Of course.
This is the fun stuff. Doing you guys. It's the fucking some of the other shit is awful. But
the local news shows, the morning shows?
I don't do those anymore.
No.
I should be doing them. I should be doing them.
You just
taking money out of my own pocket by not wanting to be on those things. But it'll be over. I think May 12th I'm doing Jimmy Fallon, and that's it. And then after that, I'll have the whole. Then I block out. Then I'm aggressively relaxing.
Right.
And I'll take most of the summer. I won't work.
A little boating.
I'll go out on the boat.
Oh, how is the boat?
Fucking great.
How many repairs in the off season?
Not bad. Not too bad.
Okay.
I did the. I didn't do anything. Had it
I had this
repainted,
done,
revarnished. And some others got a new tender, new dinghy on it.
Everyone that has a boat's always off season. It's like, fucking new engine. God damn, I had to pull the old fucking engine out of it. And those things just cost
tons of money.
Goddamn.
So it's all kind of getting. This is my first year with it too. So I'm doing it. And it'll be back in the water in like a week or so.
Oh, you're excited.
Yeah,
you gotta be excited about that.
I'm very excited about the whole summer.
Oh, any big trips planned?
Probably go up to. I want to take the boat further up, like maybe to Maine or somewhere this time.
Nice.
So I'll be doing that, and it's And I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna do any movies this year. Last summer I ended up using a lot of this summer doing that stuff. I'm not gonna do the movies this time. I don't like movies. It's not fun. It really isn't. It's fun if the movie's really great and you have a short amount of time there.
Right.
But like I've been offered big parts in movies, but it's like a month living in Shreveport, Louisiana, or something.
Right.
And it's not worth it. It's not worth what I would get out of it.
Wow. We'll take any movie.
Louis like the opposite. Not
well,
even,
I have a job. Like I'm gainfully employed, and then I have a fallback, which is I could go on tour. If they
but a
start
lot of
giving me
people
TV shows.
feel like they have to strike while the iron's hot and do everything. Like projects are thrown at them, and it's like, if this dries up, I better let me do this, do that, and just do everything.
Yeah, now you don't have to do that, and also the amount you'd have I'd have to trade in for that of my real life.
Well, that's just it. A lot of people will just sacrifice any
if you're
real
an actor,
time.
If you're an actor, that's your job.
Yeah.
If you're an actor, you better fucking do that.
Take everything.
Better take every possible part, and your family better appreciate it and lay off. Because you have no fucking ability to create anything for yourself.
A comedian actor can just, worst comes to worst, you're back out on the road, doing great.
Many ways to make a living.
And an actor...
An actor is just an empty. It's like a cup it's like a cup hoping somebody will pour some coffee into it. There's just no. There's no. They just please.
Right.
God, whenever you see a movie and the actor's playing this really complex, interesting character, like this some kind of genius, amazing person, and then you meet them and they're like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And you realize he has no fucking.
Nothing's there.
They just poured the words into him, and then they have this wonderful ability to have it come out and feel right. Yeah. It's an amazing thing that they can do it, but they don't keep any of the coolness or the
It really is amazing when you see somebody do such a good job in a movie, and then you sit down to talk to them in an interview or something, and it's pulling teeth. They have nothing.
No, they're not that person.
And perhaps that takes that type of person.
It does. You have
to
be
the empty vessel that can be filled with a whole new
some
personality.
People look at it that way, and I'm being mean. There's plenty. I've had friends that are actors.
Being honest,
but it's like being an athlete. That's the way I think of them.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of actors are like jocks. And it is amazing when you get like a fucking Michael Jordan to work with who just can really, and some of them are both, This year Jeremy Renner did like a 2-episode arc on the show. And he's actually a really intelligent, cool guy. He's a very nice guy too. But he's like having like fucking, Derek Jeter on the set. And Jesus, the shit he can do. He's just so good.
Really?
I think you just realized that you use actors on your show and you had to
I have to be nice to them. Yeah, no, I don't care.
That brilliant explanation. Wait a minute, I use actors on my show.
There's no way I'm going to call Al Pacino and he's going to say, I heard you on Opie and Anthony.
Right, true. I need somebody. Could you book me a coffee cup so I can fucking...
Yes. Yeah, get me an empty vessel.
Yeah, give me some random empty vessel from your agency.
Yeah.
Send them over.
No, it's not well.
When we were
smart.
We were told we had Louis till 9. It's already 9:15.
Louis busy now.
We got to get him out of here, man.
Fucking great
I don't know what
seeing
to say,
Good
but
to see you guys.
always.
go get the GQ and check out the 15 funniest people
You can
alive.
just flip through it
CK.
at the newsstand and put it back. I don't know why you'd buy it. I don't need to take that home.
Oh, you rule.
What time tonight is it on?
10.
10 o'clock
on
and
FX.
2 episodes.
2 episodes.
10,
So from 10 to 11 every Monday.
Yes.
It's my there's one double episode that they're 45 minutes each.
Yeah.
So there's one night that I'm on for 90 minutes.
Very cool.
Ooh.
It's like the week before the finale.
Yeah.
I did this whole flashback episodes, and it turned into like a movie basically. So it's like it's 2 episodes, but they filled out to a 90-minute.
Did you ask them like, look, I need more time here?
It used to be hard. It used to be like you fight for it, but everything for now for all television, like with how much time they take.
Yeah, it doesn't
nobody
matter
gives a
anymore
shit
for some reason.
Yeah, so most people don't watch it on the air anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I told them these are both the actual running time is like 33 minutes each. But with commercials, that's 45 minutes. And they said, yeah, the Sons of Anarchy turns in like twice the amount. Everybody goes over now.
Okay.
So,
and you don't tune in late tonight either, because that opening sequence.
Yeah, the first scene of the first show
funny.
is one of the funniest things that we've done on the show. And the first part on the street with the garbage men was directed by my assistant director, because I was throwing up and I couldn't get to the set.
Wow.
I was vomiting out of my asshole and my mouth.
Oh, wow.
Just water. And so they said, look, we'll shoot it. because everybody was there and ready. They said, we'll shoot it with Adam, and if you don't like it, we can reschedule it. But as long as everybody's here, let's shoot it. So they shot it, and he fucking nailed it. It's great.
Great.
Yes, I saw you like a week after that, and they said you were eating ice cream when you were sick, and you were just shitting and puking.
Yeah, I was in bad shape.
It sucks. Glad you're better.
Yeah,
thank you, Jim. Thank you. I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you're better.
Let's get him out of here.
All right,
Jesus.